Hello, I am in beautiful West Africa, Ghana to be more precise. Let's see, I don't know if you can see my background here, it's very beautiful. Let's try to give you a little more, because it ain't about looking at me. I ain't getting dressed up and looking all that. I'm just trying to give this new moon in Virgo message while I'm here, because I was so busy yesterday, I just didn't have time. So the first card that popped out was Merry Motive. This is from the Oracle of Seven Energies. All right, a merry motive. This speaks to our why. And when I think of our why, the key concepts is knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, and the wisdom behind your intentions. I think I'm going to talk more about the wisdom behind your intentions with this, because this is about our why. It's not, and I would say it's not only about our why of decision making or future choices for our future, right? Decisions that we make for our future. The why behind why we want to start a business, why do you have a certain thought pattern? Just the big question is the why, because a lot of times we do things based on what other people are doing, and that's not your dream. It's not your goal. It's not your vision. You really are just following after somebody else and what they want to do, which is nothing wrong with that. But you still got to kind of get steeped into your why. What is your meaning? What is your purpose? What is your intention? Your focused intention. So, one other thing I want to say about this, when I look at this card, I see these stars here, and notice how this flame is focused right here, right? It knows why. It knows its why. It knows exactly where its attention is going. All the other stars are different shapes, sizes, different levels of brightness. But the focus is here. That's your why. What is your heart? Where's your heart? If you hear someone say something like, oh, I want to buy a house in Ghana, how does your heart feel when you hear that? Does it get agitated? Does it get filled with angst and just anxiety filled? Or do you just feel happy for the person to even have a thought to want to be somewhere else in life? If you hear a person say, I want a new car, I want a house, or any of the things that us humans desire in life, study your heart and how it feels in the moment that you hear a person saying something. And then figure out why your heart feels that way. Because I bet you 9 times out of 10, you're not really happy for people. Figure out why you're not happy for people. That's something that's going on within you. Figure out your why. What is your motive? What is your merry motive? Right? Find that out. I think a lot of us need to do that. For some reason, this card came back out again. It came out earlier this week, so I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. Awakening Genius. This comes from, I guess, what they're talking about is the spirit of creative expression, bringing forth new information, birthing and knowing that your ideas matter, right? What is your genius? I think this still speaks to the why. What is your genius? What is it that is awakening in you, right? Not somebody else's dream, not somebody else's vision. What is awakening in you? And move forward in that. People gonna always have opinions and comments about what you're doing in life. Don't pay no mind to that. Find out your why, awaken your genius, and move forward in that energy. Remember, a lot of people are just background players. They not filled with no light. They just background players, and they're here to just teach us lessons on what not to be and what not to do. Remember this. This is key today. Today's Sunday, so you're going to hear a lot of church music, a lot of different stuff going on in Ghana. They're very spiritual, God-loving people of all aspects. So that's why I say Ghana is 5D. You want to be in a 5D existence where you don't see chemtrails in the sky, where people eat natural, all from the earth, and it's sustainable because they remake stuff out of everything here. So if you want to be in a place like that, Come check out Ghana and see what's going on here. So the next card I pulled out was from our ancestors, our oracle ancestors and angels. And this card came out, Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. I'm kind of like a loner. I don't really like being around a lot of people. But what I'm finding is, in order to make any dream, vision, goal, or even just to have a fresh perspective on life, you got to kind of connect with people. You got to trade ideas. You got to communicate with people. And you got to take risks. I try to move with a spirit of discernment. Sometimes I get it totally wrong and bumbled. And I'll say I don't want to do something when I really should have done it. And then there are times where I shouldn't do things and I did it. You know, like just making decisions against my spirit. So I would definitely say get in tune with the energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand. For example, if you are a creative person or you consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them. And when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. So don't try to hold on to your talents and not share ideas, gifts. You know, don't overshare, but share enough. And look at your why. Look at why you're doing it. Why are you sharing? Are you sharing so somebody can match your mood or what you think in life? Or are you sharing because you really in your heart want somebody to understand and know something? And you really want them to have what you have to offer. You really want them to have it, like you feel good about it. You're in love about this thing. Like, it's beautiful. Abundance is so beautiful. The vibration of it is so beautiful. You know? It's not a miserly thing. It's not I gave this and I'm watching to see what they gonna do for me. It's not that. That's not even energy exchange at all. So, the trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges. Because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. I don't know how many times we've been told this as children in life. Like, when you do something, do it from your heart. That is your why. When you do something, do it from your heart. Right? If you ain't doing it from your heart, then what are you doing it for? What is your motive? What's your intention? What is your purpose behind this thing that you're doing? Is it to make money? If that's fine, that's what it is. But whatever energy you put out, you're going to get back. So if you feel like you're not getting a loving energy back, or, you know, whatever it is you're feeling inside, you need to look at that inside and fix it. Fix that heart. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect. It is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. And I think that's what the new moon in Virgo is speaking to. Balance. It's balancing those energies now. That feminine energy and that masculine energy is bringing it together to integrate it. So you got all the stuff going on the outside, but you got to integrate the inside now. The why behind all this stuff that you're doing out there, right? If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in coming days, weeks, and months. So my challenge for this new moon is to take time to go within, look at your why you're doing this, why are you trading, why are you doing this. Once you take time to look at that, maybe you can figure out why your abundance is being blocked, why things aren't quite going your way. There are lessons to learn before you can move forward in life in anything. So now we have to take time to go within and find out why. Balance those energies, man. As above, so below. So within, so without. So it's about balance this time. balancing that energy. But in order to do that, you got to find out why. Why? I love this card. So beautiful. I thank you so much for listening today. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. I am. I am truly taking time to do what makes my soul happy. And at the same time, still dropping into my heart space and having a very clear understanding of the people, of where I am, the land, the history, and the culture. I love coming here and learning for myself. I've been a practicing Akan for quite a while, right? For some years, and I've even brought my children up in it. But I never took the time to travel and learn for myself, right? It's not that I don't trust the people that guide me or teach me, but it's good to come learn for yourself, right? So, take time to do what makes your soul happy. Thank you for visiting my website, www.happylightbeing.com. Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste, Nisilia.